Because our next guest, again, we're discussing tea. We have Patricia Dennison joining us from Palmer Place Fine Teas. And I was discussing with her in the green room. I said, I love me some good tea. So I was excited for you to be here today. So this was a great combination. You two should really maybe team up there, I must say. So we're talking fall teas?
That's correct.
Now, what did you bring with you today? I see a couple
two different blends with me.
Okay.
This is an herbal blend. Oftentimes people refer to herbal tea as tea, but it's really not tea at all. The herbals have botanicals and fruits, and this particular blend has apples and rosehip and cinnamon in it and some flavoring, and I call it baked apple. It tastes like apple pie in a cup. Would you like to try some?
Absolutely. We'll put this one down.
Okay.
You can never have too many teacups.
And this does have hibiscus in it, so that's why it is pink. And I sweetened it with a little agave nectar because hibiscus can be very tart, but it is also so good for you. Loaded with vitamin C, so good for your cold.
Wow. You are all nailing it today with these. That is delicious as well.
Thank you.
It's a lighter tea.
Yes, yes.
I like that, but I think adding that agave in just gives it that little, like you said, you have to have a little teeny bit of sweetness to it.
And the herbals are caffeine free, so some people can't have caffeine, so this is the answer for those people.
So when you sell your tea, do you sell it in these jars?
No, I sell it in these pouches.
Okay.
And they are 1 to 2 ounce pouches, and for somebody that really, really loves a flavor, I will sell them in an 8-ounce pouch, and the 8-ounce pouches you have at a savings.
Now, are you just a tea lover? How did you get involved
in this? Okay. Well, my tea journey began when I was a small child. I'm of Scottish ancestry, and I used to drink tea with my Scottish grandmother, and so I have many fond memories of that. And as I grew older, I ended up chairing a fundraising tea party with my church, and I chaired that event for 8 years. And during that time, I read everything I could get my hands on about tea. And I realized I could make a profession out of a passion. And
you've done so.
Yes, I took classes with the World Tea Expo and the Specialty Tea Institute, and I achieved certifications as a tea sommelier, a tea professional, and a tea blender. I didn't know that there was a tea sommelier. There are tea sommeliers.
I mean, that makes perfect sense. You're an expert in your craft there. Now, what is this blend that you have over here?
Now this is a black tea blend, so it has the Camellia sinensis leaf in it, therefore it can be properly called tea. It is a black tea blend with ginger and cinnamon and cloves, and I call this gingerbread.
So say that again. What makes it a black? What makes it? It can be officially called a tea. The
Camellia? Any tea that has, or any beverage that has the Camellia sinensis leaf in it. So there are 6 different types of teas, and they all come from the Camellia sinensis plant. It's black, green, white, oolong, and yellow teas, and dark teas. So those can properly be called tea. They are grown commercially in 60 different countries around the world, and every tea growing region has a different flavor profile.
Interesting. Do you want to pour that one in too?
Sure.
So they're all loose leaf, and do you also sell the different products to steep them, or do you just sell? Okay.
I do. And the key to your best tasting tea is to brew them in a vessel that allows the tea leaf to spread. Far too often people will buy those little tea balls and they'll cram, there's nothing wrong with the tea ball, but they'll cram them full of tea leaves and the water can't get through the leaves and the leaves can't spread. Therefore you don't get a very flavorful cup.
Interesting. Learning a lot here. Okay.
This is one of my favorite methods. This is a French press, and the reason I like this the best is many people already have these in their kitchen, so you don't have to go out and invest in a bunch of new tea brewing equipment, and it allows the tea leaves to spread. You just put your tea leaves in the bottom of the vessel, put your water, your boiled water in, set your timer, and push the plunger down when time is up. Then your tea leaves stay down here and your infusion is up here. All of my pouches tell how long to brew the teas, how long to steep.
So how many different blends do you have?
I have over 60 varieties.
Wow.
And I usually travel to local shows and festivals, and I'll bring about 45 varieties with me, and I display them in these bins, and then there's little sniffer tins. Those 2 flavors over there are some other flavors of my fall blends, and you can open the little tins and sniff, and the customers are able to see what the tea smells like.
What they are like. So we just showed a full screen there that has all the information of your upcoming events.
Okay.
What's your next one?
I have a show in October.
On the 6th.
Right.
In Beechwood, all right.
Right, exactly.
Unique Boutique there, Willoughby Hills Craft Show. Willoughby Hills, that just booming there. There's so many great places to go there. It's a wonderful little town. And then Crafts for the Mansion there at Kirtland.
And then from then on in, the whole month of November, I'm booked every weekend at different shows.
She's a busy woman, that's for sure. PalmerPlaceTea.com is where you can go to find out more information. Thank you so much. I don't know where to begin. Is it okay if we'll just pour these into other cups? I know you need those beautiful teacups back. I'm going to be teed up for the day, let me tell you. Thank you for coming in.